Today I am going to talk about development of academic skills in the classroom. Here are 5 ways to help you to build the skills in each of those categories. So please listen carefully. This is applicable for both the children, students and teachers. So it will be like a interaction between the two. Point number 1 is the academic discourse, responding to and asking questions. Many teachers ask their students to practice presentations in the class, and this is a great skill to have. However, it is very easy to overlook the students who are not speaking or participating in the classroom session. By asking these students to prepare follow-up questions for the speakers, you can transform this activity into an active listening task. After the presentation has finished, conduct a student-led question and answer session and provide feedback to the speakers on how they can better deal with difficult questions. Give your students extra motivation by offering a prize for the person that asks most interesting question. The second point under this is academic text strategies, looking for inferred meaning in the text. Being able to make differences in a very important academic reading skill, it not only helps the students understand the text, but also encourages students to read between the lines and look for deeper meaning. How then can you strengthen this skill in the classroom? First try developing the skill without a text. So you can use short videos and pictures such as what's going on this picture, in which students can try to infer the meaning of the photo that is shown. Once the students have practiced several times, move on to short text. Paragraph of a short story, for example, and have students make inferences about the character, the plot and the other aspects of story using evidence from the text. Provide them with the rest of the story or a summary if it is too long, to have them to find out whether their guesses are correct or not. Next point is academic strategies. Writing effective notes. How many of your students find it difficult to both listen and make notes at the same time when they are watching a video or lecture? It may be difficult to do both the things at a time, but practice makes a man perfect. Effective note taking is an essential skill for your students to learn before they go on to further education. Using short videos such as TED Talks, have students take notes while they watch. They in pairs or in small groups get your students to combine their notes to recreate the video in as much detail as possible. Further extensions task can then include having the group summarize their notes into a tweet, or if they're higher level group, have them paraphrase their notes into their own words. The fourth topic would be on composition, developing a coherent argument. When having class discussions, how effective are your students' arguments? Producing coherent argument is a vital skill for learners in higher education, and one that you can practice in the classroom. Find a model written argument from the opinion section of a newspaper and cut it into sections for your learners. Have them recognize the text, and once correct, analyze the different components that make it coherent. Once students have discussed these, have them write down their own coherent state arguments on a range of topics that interest them. They have been recite these arguments to their peers and provide feedback on how logical arguments they are. The next topic would be on comprehension, identifying specific ideas in academic texts and lectures. In the context of further education, it is not just enough to say what you think the idea of a text is. The student need to be able to provide evidence from the text itself. During class reading activities, have students get into the habit of underlining or highlighting parts of the text and they think support their answers and discuss them during the feedback session after the activity. Encouraging them to not highlight a large part of the text but instead give them a word limit. By reducing the amount of underlined words, the learners need to read the content carefully to really identify the keywords and phrases. So, the above topics should certainly help you to improve the academic skills of the students, which teachers shall take care for further development. I think all the above topics under the academic skills, it's going to be very useful to you. If you practice further and invent new ideas in this, I request you to kindly comment and subscribe this channel so that more and more videos can be produced, which is going to be helpful to you. Thank you.